Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here, as always, by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
They're going to run it here. Runs through the defender.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
It's a draw play. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Powerful running here. I want to move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Single back, takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Going for a big play downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's got some space. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
Love this throw by the quarterback, Chris, because he gives his receiver a chance. I was always taught on a nice deep post route, put it up in the air and as far as you can throw it and let the receiver run underneath it. Let him adjust his timing. It's exactly what they were able to do here, and they get a big gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. He grabs it inside the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket. Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Offense moving to a bunch formation. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to make a play deep downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They finally get him down, but that's a huge chunk play. Offense getting momentum as we wrap the first quarter up. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff running right. He shreds the tackle. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can he get there on the ground? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
But they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they look to the right. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Defense makes the stop after the completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. One of those critical third down plays coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. And they pick up the first on the ground. Finds room at the 30. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Hold it. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Now the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Same tailback, another carry. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And is intercepted.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Looking to make a big play downfield. The ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Penn State. This quarterback on fire today. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum. If this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Fighting off the tackler. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
How about this call? 3rd down and 10. The whole world is expecting that they're going to throw the football. And instead, they go back to old reliable, the running back, gets some good blocks up front, and not only does he pick up 10 yards, look at this, huge yards on this play on 3rd and long.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
The Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Play action here on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. It was a foot race and he won it.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He's a wide-open receiver, complete. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Bulldogs are looking to keep this drive going. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air. Man, it puts a lot of pressure.
Nobody can bring him down. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Now it's 3rd down to go up the incompletion. Ball still at the 2-yard line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's
touchdown, Dogs. And they will claim the second-half lead. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Grab made by the tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
It's a good solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Try and muscle for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. They call the draw play here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And this pass is caught.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. And the punter stays on the sideline. Here comes the field goal unit out here to try from ultra-long distance. Is it possible he can get it there from here?
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. That's a deep kickoff hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught behind the line. It's Reynolds. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. It's a quick grab. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Nittany Lions will try to keep this drive moving. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, look out. The football is free. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught. Completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They're going to run it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the defense will spend their second time out here to make some adjustments. This will be the 9th play on the drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Nittany Lions come up to the line in a hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the pass is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. And that run produces a decent gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He'll throw it now. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
He'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the defense look slow that time. And now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the kick is a squib kick. Taken by one of the up men. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incompletion brings up an important third down. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it for a big gain. Going out at the 46, good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense is still clicking.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Finding space at the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia. That's another touchdown, a dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they are struggling.
It looks like the Hands team were able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He flips it to the back across the middle. And he's tackled after the catch. And the Nittany Lions come to the line in a hurry-up. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. And that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's picked for a third time tonight.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. That game makes it second and medium.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. A really entertaining one. It was 1-1 to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.